Me, I will keep your secrets. Just think of me of the pages in your diary.
You know it's Annayia, like all eyes are on Annayia. Like it's just always been like that. She was supposed to start summer school yesterday, and it's just like heartbreaking to hear like how it happened. She didn't deserve it. She always said, if something happened to me, I don't want everybody to be sad. I don't want nobody to wear black. I want everybody to be in bright colors. Trust me, I've been crying, but that ain't what she wants. She wants us to be as happy as possible and give her the best homegoing we can.
I could never understand, wrap my hand around as to why he would do what he did to her, because she would give you the shirt off her back. She was a positive kid.
Positive is just one of many ways Bailey describes 24-year-old Aniya Mack, a student at Western who was soon graduating with a psychology degree.
She loved family, she loved life, she loved to dance, and she loved to sing.
Bailey lives in Louisiana. She last spoke to her daughter over the phone on June 24th. Later that day, investigators say Mack's boyfriend killed her.
I can't imagine the hurt that I caused. I don't even know the beginning. I just want to say sorry to the family. That's all.
His name's Donovan Lewis. He's now back in custody. He's charged with open murder in the June death of Aniya Mack. The two had been dating. He told police that he was jealous of her relationship with a local high-profile pastor. Police say that's why he killed her and then put her body in a suitcase.
Police in Kalamazoo responded to a call about a missing student at Hunter Ridge Apartments in late June 2018. 24-year-old Aniya Mack wasn't answering her phone, and her friends hadn't heard from her in days. When officers got there, the apartment looked normal at first, just odd details that didn't quite add up. 2 white cars outside with mismatched plates, a bathtub full of water, her makeup and purse still sitting there like she'd be right back. Nobody could explain any of it. Officers weren't even sure this was a real emergency. But later that night, someone walked up to them outside the apartment building, and what he told them broke the whole case open. Before we get too deep, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you find value in these discussions. Aniya Mack was born February 8, 1994, to Loretta Rankin Bailey and Anthony Mack. She grew up in a huge family with 6 sisters and 6 brothers. Her family called her the diva. Not in a bad way, just that she had this bubbly energy and was full of life. She went to Muskegon Heights High School and was involved in almost everything. Honor roll student, National Honor Society, cheerleading squad, marching band where she was captain of the majorettes, volleyball, softball, student council, and Health Occupations Association. After graduating in 2012, Annayia enrolled at Western Michigan University and joined the dance team. By 2018, she was a psychology major with a 3.8 GPA. In the spring of that year, she landed a job at the Great Lakes Alternative Research Center, working with special needs children. She'd only been there 3 months, but people who knew her said she was thrilled about it. She wanted to help people, and that's what she talked about. Her family and friends described her as ambitious, talented, and sweet, the kind of person who genuinely cared about others. She kept close ties with childhood friends, even while managing work and a full course load. Back in August 2016, Annayia posted on Facebook about resilience. She wrote about facing setbacks like job loss, heartbreak, being used or cheated on, falling behind on bills, or missing out on plans. She said none of it mattered because she'd always come out on top and conquer whatever tried to stop her. That was Annayia, faithful, determined, and someone who believed things would work out even when life got hard. In early 2018, Annayia started attending Second Baptist Church in Kalamazoo. That's where she met Donovan. Both of them were active in church and bonded over their faith. Donovan was 25 years old. He'd grown up in Kalamazoo and played basketball at Kalamazoo Community College. After graduating with an associate's degree, he worked as a lifeguard and coached a youth basketball team at the YMCA. He spent some time in Indianapolis with his brother, interning at a multimedia company, but when he came back to Kalamazoo, he took whatever work he could find. By mid-June 2018, he'd been working the night shift as a janitor at Stryker, a medical equipment company, for about a week and a half. Annayia posted publicly about her relationship with Donovan on social media. She was meeting his people and getting welcomed into his circle. Things seemed to be moving forward. On National Boyfriend Day, she wrote, "Happy National Boyfriend Day, babe, even though every day matters with you. I appreciate you so much. Seriously, definitely the better half I've been waiting for and had to be prepared for." The better half she'd been waiting for. That's how she saw him, like he was the one. But alongside her relationship with Donovan, Annayia maintained a very close friendship with Dominic Thomas. They'd been best friends since childhood, and he was like family to her. She also openly posted photos with Dominic, writing captions like, "I love my best friend." By May 2018, her post painted a picture of a crumbling relationship they were still trying to hold on to. She wrote, "Two imperfect people refusing to give up on each other." Her brother Anthony commented, "Sis, you are perfect in every possible way. Make sure he appreciates you and treats you right. Love you." And then he commented a second time, "Donnie Lewis, take care of my little sis." Whatever was happening between Annayia and Donovan, the cracks were starting to show. On Sunday, June 24th, 2018, Annayya's mother, Loretta, called her from Louisiana. They talked on the phone that day, and that was the last conversation they ever had. Annayia stopped answering her phone. For days, calls went straight to voicemail, text messages went unanswered. Her best friend, LaQuenta Watson, tried calling. She usually talked to Annayia every day. When a couple days went by without hearing from her, LaQuenta started to worry. She called Annayya's job at the Great Lakes Alternative Research Center. They told her Annayia hadn't shown up to work for 2 days. LaQuenta called Annayya's best friend, Dominic. He said he hadn't heard from Annayia either. She called Annayya's mother in Louisiana. Loretta hadn't heard anything since their call on Sunday. That was when they knew something was wrong. On June 28th, LaQuenta called the Kalamazoo Police Department and reported Annayia missing. Officers responded to Hunter Ridge Apartments that morning. The multi-unit housing college building was located just off campus. Dominic Thomas met them outside. He'd been in touch with LaQuenta and Annayya's mother, and all three of them were worried. Nobody could reach her, and nobody knew where she was.
It's unlikely.
It's unlikely to just not answer her phone, it sounds like.
If anything is going on, I'm like pretty much the only person that she has here besides her family. But like me and her, we have been best friends for 24. I'm only 24, but we have been best friends our entire being, basically.
I got friends like that.
And it's driving me real crazy that if anything was going on, she would call me. If nobody, she would call me. I know for a fact.
She has medical issues.
No.
No psychological orders.
Did she take any medication for anything?
As of right now, not to my knowledge.
Did she ever have any drug abuse issues?
No.
I mean, I'm not talking marijuana. That's almost legal. Like harder stuff than that. Okay.
The apartment had lights on inside. The TV was running, but nobody answered when officers knocked.
Roommate's room with the TV flashing.
So it looks like somebody's home.
Maybe not. He's working on getting a phone number for a roommate right now.
6-1.
Hi, is this Cora? Cora, this is Annayya's best friend. Are you at home? Annayia has been missing for 2 days, to my understanding. I drove all the way here from Muskegon because yes, because the police are here as well.
Is she up there?
She's coming here. Okay, thank you.
Annayya's roommate had been gone for the weekend and just got back that morning. When officers reached her by phone, she headed back to let them in.
When's the last time you were here before?
This morning I came back from work around like 6 and I went to the movies and I came back here.
When's the last time you saw her?
Not before Saturday. I left home for graduation. I graduated Saturday.
Okay.
And then this is her room right here.
But someone was here today because they turned on the air and they put some clothes in the washer. So when I was gone, like I thought maybe she came. But
Have you seen her boyfriend around here?
I haven't seen anybody, honestly. But I left for the weekend, so I thought maybe she just went home. But I really haven't seen her.
Nothing looks out of the ordinary in here. Obviously, boyfriend probably visited.
Yes, my brother will check mom's boyfriend's mom's place. Do we have a phone number for boyfriend?
I don't know if there's probably one in the eyelids too, or from him.
Yeah, let's check with the roommate, see if maybe he's got something.
Okay.
Like, if she was going somewhere, she would definitely pack her makeup. That's here. This looks like what would be her purse. A bag that she do her hair stuff with. That's here. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Outside in the parking lot, officers learned Annayia owned a white 2008 Malibu. They spotted it in the parking lot, but something was off. The license plate was missing. A few spots down was another nearly identical white Malibu, which had Annayya's plates attached to it, but it was registered to someone named Gustavo. Both cars had 2 flat tires, and neither one looked drivable. There was no weapon, no signs of a struggle, just details that didn't add up.
Did you hear what I found out about the plates? Her car, her Malibu over in the corner, the plate's missing off of it. I found it on another Malibu, a couple spots down. It's not registered to her, which is kind of strange.
So they swapped the plates on the cars?
Yeah. There's a white Malibu that comes back to her by the VIN. No plate. The plate that belongs on it is on another Malibu. A few spots down, another white Malibu. Somebody else's name.
Gustavo fellow?
Yeah.
Dominic told officers there'd been problems in the relationship before.
Have there been any issues with them that you know of?
Yeah. There's been several occasions that they went back and forth and had arguments. I know one time the police was called.
So they ever escalate the violence, really?
He threw water on her several times. He took off in her car when she came out. She was getting ready to talk to him. He rolled her arm up in the window, like to drag her down the street.
Can you ask her to use the bathtub in here? Hey, Jerry.
What's up?
Can you ask her if she uses the bathtub? It's like full of water.
As Cora noted, someone aside from herself had been in the home. Someone had turned on the air conditioning unit and started a load of laundry. In the washer were men's clothes and 2 teal bathroom rugs. There were no mats in the bathroom that Annayia used, the one with the full tub of water.
Yeah, somebody definitely came in today, for sure. Because when I left, the air wasn't on.
Does her boyfriend ever come over here and do any laundry or anything?
Yeah, they always do laundry together.
Okay.
So it's not like out of the ordinary.
Does he have a key?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody was here because I don't think he has a key. Usually, if he's coming, like I'll leave the door unlocked. Like if I know he's here, or like she'll leave the door unlocked.
I think it's just a little fishy. He's the only person we haven't talked to.
Yeah, but why? She's gonna end up calling in the morning.
I hope so. Where the hell's she been at though? Both of her cars are here. Boyfriend has no car. Her best friend, her parents, her god sister, her pastor. She's been at work.
And from what other people have said, has the boyfriend been around here for the last couple of days?
Well, he claims he hasn't seen her since Sunday either.
What about talking to her?
Yeah, I need to get that from him.
Yeah, so she's been missing since Sunday?
Yeah, that's the last time I saw her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you think this is an actual? Like an actual missing person?
Well, nobody knows where she's at right now. She's missing.
Like, okay, well, I mean,
do I think that she's endangered? No. Absolutely not. We've got nothing to lead us to believe that she's endangered other than the fact that boyfriend was an asshole at one point.
Is that just a dispute that you were talking about, or like a DV?
DV, but they didn't find it.
I don't know. There's still somebody coming and going from the apartment. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
But like roommate hasn't seen her in almost a week and doesn't think anything of it.
The boyfriend, Donovan Lewis, still hadn't been located. Officer Libretto went to his mother's house, but nobody answered. Hours passed. Then, LaQuenta called back. She knew Donovan's schedule. He'd be finishing his shift at Stryker at 3:30 in the morning, and he'd be heading to Annaya's apartment after. Officers Aday and Lockett went back to Hunter Ridge Apartments late that night to wait.
I guess we'll wait outside for a little bit, see if he shows up. I just feel like you'd be a little bit more concerned if your girlfriend's missing, don't you think? That's the one person who hasn't talked to us at all yet. So this is the other thing I thought was weird, but I think it's just plate fraud. That down here, the white car, is actually hers. But they're both on flats. So those cars have not moved recently.
What the fuck?
I know, this is a weird one, I'm telling you.
That person that you're talking to, what is that?
That's her god sister, like her other best female friend.
She thinks the guy shady.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I tried to speak to mom. I gotta call mom back. Apparently she just called me back. Her other male best friend, who I think he's, on the other side of the fence. He hasn't seen her or heard from her. Her roommate hasn't seen her or heard from her since Friday because she was out of town all weekend.
What about, you got any friends for this suspect? The boy?
We haven't got that far yet to get into his friends.
Yeah. I feel like this film is just feeding into detectives.
Yeah. I definitely think this is detective worthy, like now. Because I think something fishy's going on here.
Damn, dude.
Something fishy. There could be nothing. Maybe she's out with a new boyfriend, but why would she completely cut off everybody, all her best friends?
When he arrived, he told them exactly where Annayia could be found.
What's going on, sir?
Take me here and we'll talk about it on the way.
Just tell me now.
I killed my girlfriend.
6160. Will you come to the apartment, please? Where is she? We're out with boyfriend. He's reporting at 10:35. Where is she?
Creek.
Where at?
Man. Dispatch.
You got any weapons on you, Don?
I don't have anything, so.
You get pat down a little bit. Alright, I gotta read some stuff to you real quick, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you before or during any questioning. If you want a lawyer, tell me from the beginning what's going on.
Indianapolis. I left it alone. Couldn't pay rent.
Hey, give me 1 second, okay? 612.
612 here, car note. So,
6-1.
my understanding.
Not sure if you recorded my last traffic. We got one in custody.
Fantastic. I got back in town about a week ago, or 3 weeks ago, on the 16th. I found out, I went to her phone, and I found out they were messing around. I tried to get over it. Told her it's okay. I understand what you did. I respect that you took care of yourself. And we moved forward, and we had a great couple weeks. And recently, Sunday, we had an argument involved because I just moved back, so I don't have a job. I don't have the money. The week before, Sunday, or maybe 2 weeks, I don't know, she told me, you're not doing enough. I told her I could call my dad, ask for some help, and whatever, and she just basically bashed me, told me all this shit, told me everything about me.
Alright.
Saturday, Sunday came.
Let's have a seat in the back of my car real quick. Yep. Hey, sit tight, okay? He straight up admitted to it, everything. He said she's out in the river on the east side of the city somewhere.
East side of the city.
Yeah. Like, what do you say, East Maine or something? He told me. He didn't tell me that much yet.
Donovan Lewis was happy to keep talking, though officers preferred to have detectives assigned before they took the interview any further. As they placed Donovan formally under arrest and in the back of a cruiser, he continued to provide scattered details. Officer Libretto arrived back on scene to find that the case that seemed to be only a possible missing persons minutes earlier was now a homicide.
Is she in the trunk of one of these cars?
No. He told us that the creek's around the east side. So I'm thinking maybe on the east side of Kalamazoo.
In the creek?
In the creek.
Okay. Well, that took a twist.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that way at all.
Officer Lockett was now the point of contact. He drove Donovan to the station and continued to make small talk with him while they awaited the arrival of detectives.
If he chooses to spontaneously utter things after the fact, then that's him, okay? You've already told him twice now, and then, you don't want to talk, you don't have to talk, those kind of things, okay? When you go back in, move his chair to the other side of the table, okay? And just tell him, I don't want you in that corner, like you're closer to me. My sergeant's gonna be all about safety.
So stay where I'm at?
Stay where you're at. Keep him, put him over in that little corner so we can see him.
Okay.
But other than that, you're doing great, man. Just keep up this.
Donovan had just confessed, and he'd brought up someone that nobody had mentioned yet, her pastor, Pastor Strickland. At the station, detectives took over.
What's been going on?
Just had a rough week. Last week, the car had the pastor lounge. Back tire went flat.
Oh, is that what happened?
It was a slow week, so we had to keep refilling it. And on Sunday, at my family lighthouse, she wanted to go to church. She went outside, and the front tire was flat.
Think somebody's doing it? Or you think the car's just old and the tires are bad, or what?
I don't know. Found out that whatever she had going on with the pastor.
Oh.
And when she got the car, she told me, the mechanic came to pick her up, and she told me, she got a new car, we got a loaner car from the church. Recently she told me, after I kind of gave her, I told her I want to have a sit down with her because he ended up picking her up and apparently he threatened her.
The pastor threatened her? Over the car, why?
Because she was using them. She told him she would tell. He said, you can't do this to me.
How was he using her? Like they had a relationship or something going on, you mean?
I went through her phone.
Who's her pastor? Which church she goes to?
Second Baptist, right there by the bus station.
Okay.
Pastor Stu. And I went through her phone. She tussled with me about her phone. She died on her phone. Kind of got in like a fetal position with all her knees in her hands and saw that as a pastor and saw what he said. And she kind of just gave up and gave the phone. And the whole time she laughed, grinning. When she gave the phone, she was grinning and laughing. Because she know, okay, if I do make the accusation, she can have that reaction that she had. Just think about that after we find out it's fucked up.
Donovan provided a full written confession. He described what happened that Sunday night. He stated that he'd stayed up all night going through Annaya's phone when he saw a text from the pastor, one that said, "I'm trying to offer you the best day of your life. but you're running from it. That's what set him off. An argument started, and Annayia reportedly told him to leave for good. She got out one of his suitcases and started packing his belongings into it. That's when he struck her, and she fell unconscious. He went to the kitchen, grabbed an object, and took her life. Then he put her in the suitcase and placed it in the dumpster outside the visitor parking area. The next day, in the dark, he retrieved it, drove his mother's van out to Comstock Creek on East Main past Sprinkle Road, then left it in a deep stream off the creek, weighing the suitcase down with mud so it would sink.
He walks into a room and you know it's Annayia, like all eyes are on Annayia. Like it's just always been like that. She was supposed to start summer school yesterday and it's just like heartbreaking to hear like how it happened. She didn't deserve it. She always said, if something happened to me, I don't want everybody to be sad. I don't want nobody to wear black. I want everybody to be in bright colors. Trust me, I've been crying, but that ain't what she wants. She wants us to be as happy as possible and give her the best homegoing we can.
He tried to cover everything up, cleaned the apartment, threw the mattress cover in the dumpster, disposed of Annayya's purse, ID, and bank cards near his workplace, then got rid of his own clothing at his mother's house. He then agreed to show them where he'd left her.
It's a little bit sloped right there. Now, Donovan, did you have her on this side of the guardrail, please? In a suitcase, or did you bring her all the way down here?
All the way down.
All the way down here? Okay, so you wheel her in the suitcase all the way down here? Okay. And you park back up by where the SUV is? And how do you where the white truck is? 10 feet that way. And how do you get her in the water? You just threw her in the suitcase into the water. Okay, and this is the right spot? Okay, where do you want these guys to go? Straight. Straight down?
Switch sides. The sun's not in my
Sure,
camera.
no problem.
Searchers brought in a rescue boat, but the water was too deep to wade through.
We're on camera, guys. Here we.
Yep, we're on camera.
Where are we headed?
In there.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get in there.
Eventually, Annayia was found.
Okay, we're on camera.
We got a body cam.
We're on camera.
All right. Well,
Are we gonna be able to get this thing back there, Terry?
no, we're looking to try to somehow get the rope, and you got, and then you're going to try to get her out.
Yeah.
Here's your rope bag. Tie that off on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, I could probably
There.
work the rope.
At 0920 hours, we have connected to the suitcase evidence.
All right. Do you want to get it closer? Yeah. You guys all pick it firm already?
Yeah.
Was that recorded?
Yeah, that's recorded. Yep. It just buzzed, but it was just a 4-minute buzz or whatever.
Okay. Now, when we get out, do we want to anchor that off in the back, so we're not backing upstream?
Did it stick?
Turn around. I think all the way out, and then probably hand the rope back to someone in the back.
Yep. I'll tie it off.
All right. We're almost back out in the stream.
See, that tag is loose sitting on top of there.
Going back a
It's
little
just
bit.
laying there.
Tag? What tag?
The luggage tag?
Luggage tag.
Oh, okay. Okay.
John, you want to pass?
Yep.
Now about Reverend Strickland from Second Baptist Church, the man Donovan had been talking about in the cruiser. Detectives went to question him. He was married and the local president of the NAACP, a respected figure in the community. He denied any relationship with Annayia beyond her being a member of his church. He said she was in the choir and admitted that she'd traveled with him and other choir members to Mississippi earlier that year. But he claimed Annayia had met a young man there and was hiding that relationship by saving the man's contact under the pastor's name in her phone. When detectives followed up with Donovan, he admitted Annayia never actually told him she was sleeping with the pastor, just that she was allegedly using him for money. No concrete proof of an affair was found, but investigators knew these facts. The pastor had given Annayia a car, paid her rent, and paid her phone bill. And there was that text message from June 16th that read, "I'm trying to offer you the best day of your life, but you're running from it."
Hello, I'm looking to speak with Pastor Strickland.
This is he.
Hi there, this is Sergeant Charles Trepp at Kalamazoo Public Safety. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you, sir?
Not too bad, sir. I got a voicemail message from Chief Boyson saying that you had some questions about an automobile.
Yes, sir. One of the automobiles that was taken related to the Aniya Mack murder.
Yes, sir.
One of those vehicles belonged to my wife.
Okay.
And we are trying to recover it. We had actually misplaced the title prior to going out of town.
Okay.
And Annayia had reached out to us while we were out of town and told us that she had found the title.
Okay.
And that the title was supposed to be in the console, which I had looked in the console, I know 20 times. But anyway, she said that the title was folded up really small. So I'm thinking that this is going to be the car that you all find. It's the one that doesn't have any tinted windows or any rims on it. It's just factory.
Okay.
And it's in the console you should find, I'm hoping that she didn't take it out or put it anywhere. You should find the title in the console. Like I said, I don't know how much information that the guy had filled out on the title because he gave me like a bill of sale, which had all the information on it.
Yes.
But I misplaced that and the title.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Investigators took a closer look at Anayya's apartment after Donovan's confession. At first, officers hadn't found enough evidence, but when they came back with better equipment, they found it. After pulling the suitcase from Comstock Creek, investigators kept searching for the weapon used. Donovan said he'd stuck it into the side of the creek, very close to where the suitcase was. They combed the area, but it was never found. About a month after his statement, the pastor reportedly contacted the police because he wanted the white Malibu back. Pastor Strickland had claimed it belonged to his wife, said he'd purchased it from a man but had no paperwork, no title, no bill of sale. When he called the police about getting it back, he said they'd misplaced the title before going out of town, that Annayia had reached out while they were away and told them she'd found the title in the console, but he couldn't prove ownership, so the car stayed in evidence and was never returned. Later that year, 3 teenagers from his church came forward. They accused him and his wife of using their positions to coerce young people into inappropriate situations. One victim reportedly said he felt unable to refuse the pastor because he needed the car the pastor was lending him. This was a similar pattern to Annayya's case: cars, money, control. Text messages and photos from the victims' phones supported their claims. The incidents allegedly happened between January and May 2018, the same months Annayia was attending that church.
Pastor Strickland is here. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's been here throughout this. He remains pastor at Second Baptist.
3 different things: bang teens for sex, CSC, and pandering. Can Mr. Strickland or did someone respond as
no, and no? Not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Didn't do it.
But given your role at the church, is it typical for you to give teens, boys in the community money?
Well, there are a lot of programs through the church that help kids out.
But does Pastor Strickland personally give kids money himself?
I don't know of any situation where that has happened.
In February 2023, Pastor Strickland took a plea deal. He admitted to using a vehicle to solicit illegal activity and got a 1-year sentence.
During that time within the county, did you knowingly offer to sell transportation services to TH and or TJ that facilitated travel for the purpose of engaging in what would be a violation of the laws governing prostitution?
Yes. I'm not here today to be pious and to pretend as though I am innocent and without fault. However, I am not guilty of what I was accused of. I am glad that the 10 most heinous charges were dismissed, and eventually the prosecutors, with their backs against the wall, made a deal that I believe was too good of a deal to put my family through the risk of going through a trial. I know that they'll use their imps in the media to try to pretend that they won in some way, or that this is some win for the prosecutor's office. This is not a win for the prosecutor's office, and it's certainly not a win for the cause of justice.
He served his time and now pastors at Galilee Baptist Church in Mount Olive, Mississippi. 3 days before Donovan's trial, he was in the jail recreation yard playing soccer when he suddenly ran at the fence and scaled 2 15-foot walls, climbed over barbed wire and razor wire, and made it over a third fence to the street. But he was caught 30 minutes later.
It appears that he was able to just find a spot and get over it without injuring himself. The first level is a barbed wire fence, and the second level is razor wire. The person in custody was able to get over both of those. Then they went over the barbed wire fence that contains the business loop of I-94, and the jail jumpsuit was found approximately 100 yards south of that spot.
He claimed his family was getting threats, but no evidence was provided. He pleaded guilty to escape charges. Annayia's family didn't want to go through a trial, so the state offered a plea deal. He was charged on second-degree charges.
I can't imagine the hurt that I've caused. I don't even know the beginning. I just want to say sorry to the family. That's all.
When I sentence you, Mr. Lewis, I balance the principles of punishment, rehabilitation, protection of society, as well as deterrence. Particularly, you being cooperative, taking full responsibility, not minimizing your role in this, and expressing a level of remorse, a decent education. There are a lot of good things here that you had developed over your life, Mr. Lewis, and you threw all of that out the window back on June 24th. Aniya Mack didn't deserve any of these things. She didn't deserve to be hit to begin with. She didn't deserve to be put unconscious. She didn't deserve to be stabbed and murdered. And her body didn't deserve to be treated less than garbage. And all of that happened because of you, nobody else.
Donovan Lewis was sentenced to 25 to 40 years in prison. He was given an additional 17 months to 4 years for his escape from the county jail.
How do you feel now with the sentence?
I feel good because my sister is okay with the sentence, and so I'm okay with it.
You spoke about forgiveness, not wanting to take pain for pain, but hoping that he can live with what he's done. Can you talk about that?
Well, he have to live with it for the rest of his life. You know, whether he was sincere with what he said in the courtroom or not, he has to live with it. And I hope he can. And I meant that. I haven't forgiven him. My sister, I haven't. And in time, I'm sure I will, but not now. I'm not ready.
And talk about Annayia, because I remember when the story broke, everyone had beautiful things to say about her.
Clearly, she was one of the most loving people. She loved a monster, so that says a lot about her personality and her as a person.
On July 6th, 2018, Annayia's funeral was held. Dominic Thomas posted a tribute. He wrote, "It's an honor to be able to say, you're my best friend. Aniya Manyahe, I love you. R.I.P. Baby, I love you."
She states, "Now, instead of hearing her voice again, I am writing about Donovan Lewis instead of making more plans with my daughter. There will be no more graduation plans, no wedding plans, no grandchildren, no more Christmas celebrations, which she was so mesmerized with every year, sir. I have deep hurt, which is unexplainable. I have been robbed of some of the best days of my life because I am handcuffed to such a horrific crime. I am a Christian, struggling to forgive him, and yet I must, as I think about Donovan, as a family that loves him also. My heart prayerfully goes out to them. Your Honor, I constantly ask God over and over again, why my daughter? Why did she have to cross paths with Donovan? Your Honor, she was a smiling, playful person. She'd never given a thought to doing such a grievous crime to anyone such as this. I am taking medication for my anxieties and depression. I can't come to court because I don't want to relive her murder. At times I cry and wonder, was she calling me during any time of this ordeal? I wonder, as he was beating her, did she know she was going to die? I think of all the terrible things he was doing. I pray that her unconsciousness came quickly before he disposed of her body. I can't come to court because I don't want to carry his face with me all the days of my life. I don't want to remember his facial expressions during the court proceedings. Your Honor, the day they found her bruised and battered body was my birthday. I am not a person who seeks evil for evil, no sir, but I do want justice. My greatest rewards have come from my pastor and church family, who has been my source of strength and support. I thank you, sir, for allowing me to vent, and please forgive my illustrating my hurts. Sincerely, Loretta Bailey.
On October 28, 2019, Donovan Lewis was sentenced to 25 to 40 years and an additional 17 months to 4 years for the escape. Could Annayia's close friendship with Dominic have fed into Donovan's jealousy and insecurity? Those public posts about loving her best friend, spending 24 hours together, meeting up. Was Donovan right about the pastor? We may never know for sure, but if Donovan's rage was really about the pastor, why didn't he confront the pastor and talk about it? Dominic continues to post about her every year, remembering the friend he had for 24 years. The person who would call him no matter what. The person who showed up. On her birthday in 2023, Dominic posted, "Happy birthday to the best friend that God blessed me with. Even though your life was cut short, I still celebrate you today and every other day. I hate that you aren't here today because I know we definitely would be out here doing our big one all February. I hold every memory we had close as humanly possible to my heart. I just wish I could have called you at midnight like I normally did and yelled, 'Happy birthday, best friend. I love you with my whole heart.'" And Loretta, Annayia's mother, carries the weight of losing her daughter every single day. She said she's still learning to forgive, that she has to as a Christian, but it's not easy and it's not quick.
She was our diva. She was our angel.
As her daughter looks down from above, Loretta Bailey cannot escape one question regarding her murder. Why?
I mean, I could never wrap my hand around as to why he would do what he did to her. Because she would give you the shirt off her back. She was a positive kid. She loved family. She loved life. She loved to dance and she loved to sing. But he's gonna suffer, and he's still suffering. I just want him to know that he took a big part from me, from my whole family.
I hope these stories help you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. I'll see you in the next episode of Crime of Passion. Thank you for watching.